This is Mudville Part 3. Here's where we left off. Strike one! Casey didn't swing the bat. He barely moved, or blinked, or took a breath even. The bat stuck to his massive shoulder. "Kill the umpire!" comes the cry. And now everyone who's from Mudville in Arkansas in the South, rising again, is on their feet with murder in their eyes. "Kill the goddamn umpire!" And out past center field, past the saloons and flop houses and stockyards and cow shit smelling air, and the goddamn horizon itself is a purple-black whirlwind descending. And everybody looks on as a twister, black as hell, touches down in a cloud of dust and debris. "Kill the umpire!" As if this blue-black death-dealing some-bitch tornado has the home plate ump's name writ all over it. "Come on, Casey! Hit it out of the park, you some-bitch!" And suddenly this here tornado is the goddamn Army of the Potomac. It's Sherman's shameful march, though we don't say that name round these parts. It's the physical, corporeal, meteorological embodiment of the goddamn war of northern aggression. You show them Yankee bastards, Casey! You send them all to hell! Kill Collins! Kill the umpire! That twisters are coming. It's a reckoning. And somewhere a soot-stained factory whistle shrieks out in agony as that second pitch leaves Collins' hand and everything slows down, time itself to a crawl. And there's that baseball spinning in slow motion like some kind of Faulknerian inevitability. And there's the Yankee battle flag plain as day on the rawhide cover right beneath the signature of A.G. Spaulding. And surely Casey sees this too. This big fat baseball, big as a gibbous moon, big as a barn with mail pouch tobacco writ all over its side. Big as them Yankee bastards coming up the wall at Fredericksburg. Surely Casey will swing that Kentucky-made bat and knock that Yankee-made ball to goddamn kingdom come. Strike two! What? What the fucking goddamn hell? What the fuck are you doing, Casey? As that bat seems glued to his rippling shoulder, and a wave of humanity, dubious at best, pushes towards the edge of them stands about ready to spill onto the field with murderous rage and devastation in mind. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, 2 strikes, and only 1 left. God damn it! Casey, what the fuck are you doing? Is the thought on everyone's mind, and somewhere in some shit-filled sewer pipe is the goddamn bat boy from the visiting team who was washed away down the storm drain, being devoured by rain-soaked rats in a pool of piss and excrement and tobacco juice. And his last thoughts are of Collins on the mound. "Strike him out, Billy," as them rats gnaw through bone. And something is wrong. Horribly wrong, horribly, terribly awry. And God sits back and looks at what he's wrought. These shitbag, meat-sacked, amoeba-brain killer devils with opposable thumbs on the hammers of them Colt 45 peacemakers, the answer to every argument. And what are they good for? People, that is. Absolutely nothing. And like that, the rain stops. Oohs and ahs as the crowd looks round in disbelief, amazement, awe even, as the sky opens up to blue, as that twister shrivels up and a rainbow appears, and suddenly it's quiet, dead calm. funereal as the proverbial pin can drop, and everyone, all 20,000 souls, the whole goddamn town of Mudville, will hear it as one, and there's redoubled deadly stillness as Casey stands at the plate. And there's the smell of mud and piss and hot dogs, just introduced by that Yankee bastard Harry M. Stevens, and sopping wet wool clothes on 20,000 spectators, plus the 2 ball clubs and the surviving bat boy, and expectorated chewing tobacco and stale beer and southern sweat, and for a moment, an instant is a whiff, a chrysanthemum. And Casey has slaughter in his eyes. On his lips, he breathes it from his nostrils like a bull about to charge. This time he'll swing that bat. Oh, yes, this time he'll unleash the whirlwind, the thunderclap, the retribution. This time that ball will be pummeled, pulverized, pounded into non-existence by his iron-willed piece of hickory. And Colin sees nothing but that soggy catcher's mitt, the mud puddle that used to be the batter's box, the rain-soaked umpire, that bastard Casey at bat looking like Darwin's gorilla, the missing link, the proto-human ape-man. And he wants to kill him, execute him, make him extinct, send him back to the jungle, to hell, to tarnation with a fastball so fast not even God himself can get a foul tip. Quiet, 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 quiet. Silence. And then a single child's voice calls out, "Get it hit, Casey!" And a second later, there's pandemonium. Get a hit, Casey! Kill the umpire! Kill Collins! Get a goddamn hit! Put it out of the park, Casey, or we'll kill you! We'll kill you all, you big dumb sons of bitches! And there's the sound of guns being loaded, of bullets sliding into chambers, of the huffing and puffing of this rabid, megalomaniacal crowd about to be unleashed, and buzzards overhead and bottle flies by the millions ready to descend upon the carrion that's Collins's corpse, or Casey's, if he makes it out. And somewhere out there in the once Great Plains is the last of them Lakota warriors, ghosts dancing his way to oblivion. And Wyoming is admitted to the God-forsaken Union. And it's only been 25 years since the ignominious surrender, and old Ben Harrison sits in the goddamn White House. Yankee bastard, with Sherman's Antitrust Act. Not that professional baseball will give a shit for another 80 years. And Hitler's first word is Lebensraum as he suckles on Frau Schicklgruber's left teat. And somewhere in some Dutch sunflower field, Van Gogh cocks a pistol. And somewhere in some Baltimore saloon, Babe Ruth is not even a twinkle in his father's bloodshot eye. And somewhere far from here, far from Mudville, Jimmy Flynn's first wife thinks all them black eyes and bloody noses and bruised ribs and fractured bones. And she curses the day they met as she pictures his forehead meeting the shells from a double barrel. And somewhere in Mudville, Jimmy Flynn's second wife thinks the same goddamn thing. And here in Mudville, the flags are out, the stars and bars waving like secession, like lynched nigras from Live Oaks. And every colored folk in Mudville know they better stay their black ass indoors after the game, if they know what's good for 'em. Bottom of the ninth, 2 out, 2 strikes, Blake on second, Flynn on third, Casey at the bat. And every eye, all 40,000, give or take, including the umpires, one of them, which is glass, and the sole surviving bat boys are fixed on the massive figure of Casey, standing ankle deep in a mud puddle where the batter's box used to be, standing like Paul Bunyan, like John Henry. Strike that. John Henry, of course, was a nigger, standing like old Stonewall, like the Merrimack before it met the Monitor, like secession bells pealing from every church in South Carolina, like Southern hatred for every damn Yankee who ever drawed a breath. And his massive thighs, his massive back, his massive shoulders, his massive arms, his hands, these rough, coarse labor line mitts with calluses upon calluses from every day spent working his poor white southern ass off from the day he was goddamn born. From every face he punched, from every bottle he held, from every southern girl he caressed or slapped or beat witless, these same hands now grip the handle of this here bat as if through it, through him, lies redemption.